Body us a ninja stream. It's time to combobulate a ninja, baby. It's time to combobulate us a ninja. Baby. My internet can stop moving so slow. My internet's moving so slow. Ready to be some people stream. We went 2 for 1 last stream. Ate my food and stuff like I said I would. Come back. Feeling energized, feeling ready.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support rod. Lifting up. Never not on my
I usually win every time. Last time I'm streaming it, I was trash.
I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase double rings. Now what I do?
Let's get it! It's Dot City!
Oh, damn, no, it's
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the food, can't match this attitude.
Instacam gives you the highlights.
Can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me.
He'll be back. It's the Sermonator.
We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. So don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning.
Yo, what's that finna get you, Kim?
Big hit. Urge, don't it?
I figured out the recipe.
This shit goes to my phone line.
All right, Dot City against themselves.
This sticks is going no out. Goes you shot down. Everybody control. He's gonna blow your butt down. So second bowl, buddy, not now. It's hot now. They grow. I know your daddy and your daddy if you ain't know. Bang ball.
Aha! You made it! Welcome to Superstar KO. As this mode, man, we laying tracks and talking smack. So if you ready, let's get it started. First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby. Looks to throw it. And he's got his top target. It's Kelsey. Brought down there with some nice yardage. All right, first up is Dot City. Let's see how you do. First and 10, he'll throw it. Oh, a fight for the football, and he's gonna come down with it.
My man is
back to pass on first and 10. It's gotta Kel seize the moment. And he's brought down there with some good
second trip. Second trip. And then my shit goes roll out for 4 lines. And we don't look for nigga go down.
Look at the throw on first and 10. Travis Kel, see you later. And he's got his top target. It's Kelsey.
There's no update right now. Yeah, boss, I can bowl, but he's not now.
9 more yards. Come on, y'all. 9 more yards. Reaching the red zone. That's how you get things done here in Superstar KO. Drops back to throw it. It's caught by Kelsey.
AK machine gun, watch, I'm finna get it. I'm finna get it, nigga. Dude. I'm finna catch this TD.
Looking to throw again. And incomplete. That hit made the ball roam free. He'll try to cash in up top. Oh, it's a touchdown. If he held it, come on, man. Looking to throw on 4th. Making it look pretty. Touchdown, Dot City.
Touchdown goal. Throw the jab, don't pick up on my line.
Coach Beckham got the squad ready for the 2-point try. They'll try to draw. They stop him short, and this will stay a 6-0 ball game. Here's an easy trade mode tip for you. All you need is 8. What you waiting on? 1st and 10. He'll throw it. It's D. Brooks on the pick. And he is gonna score. It's a pick 6 and a city.
Go to head match up, cuz.
City, you'll be back.
Up the coupon. Soccer, everybody, cause they live for us. I put his mama in the picture. Nah, chop on all else. Best of me. You on a low budget. For that. You got a low budget. Cause your whole budget. It's out for somebody else. Boom. 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 Jake. Bravo. You a little tight.
Think I'm protesting. Fetch please. Fernandez soup.
Hold on, Madden Premiere. Sign up today. 25,000? Oh my God! I might get a chance to win 25K, young po.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. To throw, it's Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Allen now looks to throw, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's
first and 2nd side in the middle. He was up with his own time to let me mouth. Forget you cooking him, spinning on the brass, going inside the crystal. He was hard, so I ain't playing no game. There he goes.
Away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Newton. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, it's Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Gun. 20.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Hell not.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Geronimo Allison, the target there. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Zadarius Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
And going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Damn, I forgot he got to go to the mouth. Damn, I was waiting for that. Waiting for no 3 points.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him.
Right, he was there, right there, waiting for
maybe
me,
break
bro.
the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey?
I'm finna show you, cuz.
Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Week 5 for Aaron Jones, by the way, was a game for the ages at Dallas. 19 carries, 107 yards, 4 touchdowns. First Packer to run for 4 scores since Dorsey Levens 20 years ago, and the first player ever to run for 4 touchdowns against the Dallas Cowboys. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away.
And look at this. It's a fake. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
To the morning. picked up my Chinese shootout.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Pulled up by Blake Martinez. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on this. It's a foot race. Open here is Allison. That's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown.
Yo, this is the first down, man.
Geronimo Allison taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter, almost like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee.
For the police, tell them bitch it ain't no time.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Oh my God.
Another interception. Kevin King with a pick. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
You ain't trying to play me. I'm 2-1. I can win 25,000.
But that's one step.
I can win 25,000 right now.
Pressure, and he
Bro,
will go down.
I got a chance to win 25K.
Back at the 46. Shaq Thompson.
Money,
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Vernon Butler providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
All right. I'm in the game, cuz.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. You still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Back to throw, Newton. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back, Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4.
Hey, that Draco in wilding.
Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You mean that picture ain't mine. Anybody, I was thinking out to New York. Anybody, like the niggas saying we had, bitch.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Rodgers going to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at the 20. Play action. It's Newton.
That's what you get, bro.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to fall.
Blitz coming in.
All right, you want to do that? You want to do that? All right, yeah, I'm going to do it, man.
Why they've struggled so far? They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10. Now Rodgers looking deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now, meanwhile, they go for
it. This game, if he's a real one, yo, if he's a real one, oh my God, yo.
Complete.
Intended for DJ Moore.
So why is he stupid ass?
Would you look at this? It's a half-pint field.
I'm not quick.
319. Let's go, D. Let's go.
On first down, Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception.
Let me do this.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
I got till 10, but
to the 32-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and they take it.
Bro, you're such a
He's taken down. Preston Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. It'll be a pickup of 15 as they'll lead to third down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
oh my God, I hate that. He pressed the thing 2 times. No.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Newton now to throw. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 60 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And now off to the races down the right side. Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 81 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Come on, he stays in the pocket.
Down again. Trey
Damn,
shot
it took me this
through
long
the
to
safety
figure out
blitz
that
for
he
the
stays
sack.
in the goddamn pocket.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Geronimo Allison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
How you playing?
I think they want to go ahead and
How
take
you
the ball
playing?
again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Packers pick it up. The 20. 10.
What? I can't tell
They will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
He a glitch. I pressed square. He's a glitch. He's a glitch.
Now Crosby for the point after. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting
You ain't
one
stopping
there
me,
on
nigga
2nd
must be
down.
crazy.
Just 2 minutes
Like it's not
remaining
a
here in the
fake
4th
baby.
quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Newton. And he he's got his target. That's more.
I sent them to the heaven gates.
A gain of 19 and picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Newton. And they got the hookup. This is Olsen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is that...
And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Yo, is it accurate in here? It's not accuracy.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
You said something else?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
What she do to you? Hey, I'm like, darn, that's your funeral. We're going to stand in a thousand in your head, boy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football. They're ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Greg Zerline, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You gotta love, baby girl, you gotta love. You're not enough. I mean, you want love, baby girl, you want love. Don't try me, girl.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Oh, Aaron Donald, get your... It's a game. Why is he still in the game, guys?
Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Off on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
The
All of
LA.
a sudden here,
Only
it's
thing you
3rd
got
down.
is defense, nigga. HB toss right here.
Out of the gun. Gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Everybody go through something. It's all about perseverance. It was kind of passion and every lyric. Fucking suck up and need me special rights in my parents. They had damn one tell you wasn't cool to knowledge in school. Myself things down, speaking pound.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went 4 on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they...
Odell Beckham Jr. and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 60 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here.
On it, you see, they're waving like a blow dryer. Go ahead and face sweet.
Direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
That's a really good job right there. Just get
go through something. It's all
further and
about
further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now Goff. Able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be asked.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out. And it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Demetrius Harris there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This is fielding a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then they turned it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Mack Wilson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Long play.
A 1st down and then some. 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, And down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, I have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely put on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On first down, it's Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Of course, with Gurley, the Rams, they have been content to monitor that workload in the early part of the season, mostly keeping him around the 14 to 16 carry mark. A far cry from last year when he had games of, gosh, he had 28 carries in one game, 25 in another, 23 in another. But it's been a different story for Todd Gurley in 2019. 16 yards, a first down. On the toss, it's Gurley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14 to 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview, so I guess let's do just that as well. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline now for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
But it niggas just don't leave me alone. Crack you in your, just to see what's on your mind.
Well, that's a heck
You're not flying, nigga.
to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
Well, yeah, he's mine. Oh, yeah. Put acting in the photo. You think my niggas with me, boy? I'm solo. Meet you in the south and still come and kick your front door. I really know the devil right now. You don't know.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
Hit it, you mean.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I'm thugging for real. I tell you, I crossed the outline. I'm my sling guy. 3-1 to go to the clock now.
23-yard line.
Bust mine. Grow up in a fight.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. What a play that turns out to be 36 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range.
And then they ain't gonna see them all.
They've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. So the big play moves them all the way across now for 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Here's Gurley now, toss right, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 2 disastrous running plays, and now they face a 3rd and very long. Gone. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout.
Okay.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
He don't got the ball. Nigga. You stupid.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the possession is theirs at the 43-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And that's complete to Cooks. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Goff now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gone. He gets it to Cooks. Give him 30 yards there.
These people I never know everything that we went through, and then
but they're going to go here with 5 seconds left. The final shot before break here. Gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offense.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot. And now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Following the interception, Mayfield. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Demetrius Harris, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Back on me, it's at least the fatty bass in them jeans. And I New Orleans, but I live like a king. Your peer has. Let's go, Nazi left. I made him rage quit. Hard stream. Last stream for the day. I'll probably stream tomorrow for at least 3 hours.